to the Brazos in Waco, Texas. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, can there be a better start for a defense than setting the tone with back-to-back sacks, forcing a 3rd and long, first time out the gates? Really good job by this defense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So USC's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every... Ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just...
It's a fumble! And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying to bully their way in. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down. Big loss.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing.
They got him! Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. Off-play action on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Still running at the 35. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
To the air on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? He's looking to throw. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And the Bears send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for space. It's Brock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there.
There he goes. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
They'll send the back in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job. By this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to the big tight end, and the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. On the run, still looking. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the
Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go right back to him. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Bears will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Brock. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Trojans in the hurry up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Swings it out to the flat. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. And they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Finds a little space.
The return is brought down at the 40, and the USC offense will take over.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, USC.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. The Bears will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll run it to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Brock. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Trojans need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Punch it out of the air. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
The Trojans will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this.
Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Bears buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got some...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety. Get to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Hard running there. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring... Turn man, he's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of it.
Touchdown, Trojans! And the route is on. He's This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. And he got away from the defense and take. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. Offense in a bunch formation. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job.
Wide open space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their...